Hi, TJ Chambers. As you look on the internet, get emails, you read websites, you see videos, what do you see all over the place? People talking about concentration camps, people talking about food shortages that are going to happen, wars going on, international troops coming to America, United States military troops coming to America, patrol the streets. Uh, think about it. Land grabs, federal government trying to take land, your local government, your sheriffs, whatever, taking your land, banks taking your land, banks going under, money failing, one world currency. We see all these things that are going on. We see these things people talking about. We see all these rumors and all this. And so here's the question that needs to be asked. This is what needs to be addressed to people. What are you willing to do about it? Do you just want to keep surfing the web and just keep, oh, look what I found today. Look at this knowledge I have about something that's going to happen. Oh, watch and wait, I'm going to prove to you that I was right, that this is going to happen. Or do you want to fight for your freedom? And I'm not talking about going and buying a gun and getting ready to fight the New World Order. You're going to shoot everybody. You're going to go shoot, people that you may think are the enemy or are the enemy. I'm talking about, are you going to fight for your freedom? Do you want to fight for your country? And so that's what I want to know. Because I see so much doom and gloom. They're coming to do this. There's nothing we can do. Oh, we just have to wait for the camps. And so when you do research, what you'll find is that the federal government does not hold all the power. The president is not a dictator. The president doesn't have all the power in the country. The president has very little power. So for all of you that keep looking for a president that's going to change everything, you haven't read your Constitution and you don't understand the power in this country. The power resides with the people, number one. We the people wrote the Constitution. We the people created the government, institutions, if you want to call them that. We the people gave power to the states. We gave power to the local government. We gave limited power to the federal government. The federal government is the least powerful agency, government, whatever you want to call it, out there. And so when are you going to stand up for your rights? And when are you going to do something about it? There is a tool available. There's a tool that will start to teach you some of the basic fundamentals of regaining local control. Your sheriff is the most powerful law enforcement agent, whatever you want to call him, a law enforcement officer in your county, in your state, in the country. Lawfully, if a federal agent wants to come into the county and go after someone, he needs to go through your sheriff. A lot of sheriffs either like join in or hands off and they allow the federal government to go do what they want. That needs to be changed. Your local county has the authority and the power to protect you as citizens and to be there to help you, defend you, and to stop the tyrant actions and laws that are taking place. But it's going to take you to get educated to do something about it. If you're lazy and you want to stay lazy, you want to stay, on the internet and you just want to talk about this stuff and you're going to cry about it, then this is not for you. If you say, I want change, I want to help, I want to do it a lawful way, I want to do it to where it's not going to hurt yourself, you're going to do it in a way that it's not going to cause further enactments for Patriot Acts and things that are going to hurt, where they like to start attacking, the militias, look at these right wings, and look at these attacks, whatever, flying planes into buildings and going on shooting rampages. We don't need that. You can do it by studying, by doing research. And there's a book set that I've been reading and going through that discusses gaining local control. It's inexpensive and it's powerful. It has already been used by people to stop major things going on. And right now there's a lot of cases going on where people like myself, like you, are fighting the federal government and their land grabs, that they're trying to take land from the states. They're trying to take the rights of the people away from them and trying to take ownership of them, which is a violation. And they are winning. And the federal agents can't do anything about it. So if it's just you, like right now where I'm at, it's just me in my area. I'm studying this. I know a couple other people that are very informed and educated, but they have their things that they're doing, that they're working on. And for me, they're good resources to help me understand certain aspects. And like the one guy I was talking to says, the government doesn't want to come after me because he is so knowledgeable and well equipped. He knows exactly what to do. If they try coming after him or try hauling him off to court or whatever, it's like, fine, I want him to come after me, because he knows the administrative process and he knows everything to do to go after the unlawful judges that are in place, go after the attorneys, and working within the system and fighting for freedom, using the Constitution, using our rights as we the people, and not letting them saying, this is not your right, this is your privilege that we can take away if we want to. And so there's a book set. I highly recommend it. It is a great educational resource full of law, full of statutes, court sightings, everything you need to know to get you started in understanding. But with that, you don't want that to be the only part of the research you do. This is available at houroftheTime.com. You also have a series on federal jurisdiction. Important, important, important. People don't understand the limited jurisdiction. They think that if there's a certain crime that takes place, the federal government with certain crimes has jurisdiction to go in and arrest people, or for the states to turn people over to the federal government. But there's plenty of court cases as part of this package for the federal jurisdiction series that says, there have been people that were charged with committing murder, tax cases, where they said federal government does not have jurisdiction because this was not federal property. And the court said, you're right. Federal government does not have jurisdiction because it was not federal property. So they were let go, case dismissed, they're released. So when you understand the federal's jurisdiction, their arena that they have their power and authority to work in. And I've been doing research on that myself, and I just got some information of federal property that they own, which in my state is only a couple pieces of property. They have a bunch of lease stuff, but on leased property they don't have jurisdiction. I've been doing research on federal jurisdiction in my state statutes, and you know what it says? The federal government is the United States. So did you know that in many references, probably a majority of references when it comes to law, that the United States only means the federal government. It doesn't mean the 50 states. So that's something that you'll learn that you need to know, you need to understand. There's some other that they all are hand in hand. And like right now there's a series going on civil disobedience that you want to check out. So by the time you see this, that series may already be completed. It's available. So you have federal jurisdiction, civil disobedience, land patents. Amazing, amazing stuff. Talks all about the titles and deeds and the sheriff taking property and selling it, and just your rights on land which that's another series too, is property rights. And property isn't just, all right, here's land, here's my house, here's my car, that's my property. Property also has to do with resources. There's minerals, there's water, there's oil. So all of these are playing together. Your property rights, your land patents, that's the real ownership of the land. If you own land and you don't have a land patent, you just have a certain type of deed, well, then you don't really own that land. And so you're going to learn about all of these, and it's going to inform you and educate you and empower you to start fighting for local control. Get your county governments, get your sheriffs, get them all acting as they are supposed to, as the lawful authorities for your local government, and a powerful, powerful organization that will help and defend its citizens, and to not look at the citizens as just revenue, let's take as much money from them as we can, or as their servants when they are your servants. So so that way you know, things get back in order, because things are very much out of order right now. And the reason why they're out of order is because we allowed to be out of order. So we need to bring things back into perspective, put them back in the correct picture. So if you really want to fight for your freedom, you want to fight for your rights, you want to fight for the rights of your family, your friends, your county, your state, you want to help other people in other states, because this is spreading. People with this education, this research, and this knowledge are being requested to go into other counties, to go into other states than where they inhabit. And there are people that are being requested to go to state senate meetings to educate the state senators on this kind of thing. Sheriffs are backing people, saying, I back everything this person says because it's well documented, it's well researched, it's not this rumor stuff that's being sent through emails, through the internet. So that's important, to research and to document. And so if you want to fight for freedom, then Hour of the Time, solution-oriented organization, helping people that want to help themselves and that want to help others and that will do something. Not people looking for a socialist country where they can freeload and get everything they want for free, not having to pay for anything, or to just dictate, I don't want to pay that much for this. I think you should reduce the price. I don't think your time and your effort and your costs are worth anything. So that's what I want to say to you. I hope that you will join in on this fight to get local control in your county, in your state, bring jobs back, and let's win little fights. You win a little fight, you win another little fight, you start to get confidence, and then you can take on bigger issues and bigger issues. So if you want to fight for freedom, houroftheTime.com. That's not my organization. I don't make any money from them. I've just been buying the resources. Excellent, excellent, excellent materials. Get those audio series that I mentioned. Get the book set. And if you ask them, I'm sure they will work with you on a package deal of all the series that I mentioned with the book set. So that way you have a local control research and resource packet that's going to educate you, and it's going to blow your mind of what you will learn. And you may also be requested to start attending hearings to educate people. So if that's you, I hope that to hear about you in the future winning local control for your local government.